Are you looking to elevate your health and wellness to new heights? Welcome to the realm of Moremito, a pioneering force in the health and wellness industry. Moremito is revolutionizing the way we approach our well-being with its groundbreaking XDS exponential delivery system technology, the driving force behind their Ultramito product line. Ultramito Restore is the first step towards an invigorated self. Powered by XDS technology, it amplifies mitochondrial function, cellular function, and energy levels, offering a vitality boost and promoting overall well-being. This product is the perfect companion for athletes, busy professionals, or anyone seeking to operate at their peak performance level and well-being. Next in line is Ultra Mito Rejuvenate, the answer to aging gracefully while living life to the fullest. As the years roll by, our bodies crave extra care and nutrition. Ultra Mito Rejuvenate, with its unique blend boosted by XDS technology, caters to these needs. It aids in slowing down the aging process, eases aches and pains of joint and muscular discomforts, ensuring that your golden years are as energetic and lively as your youth. But Moremito doesn't just cater to humans. Our pets are part of our family, and they deserve the best care possible. Ultra Mito Pet Life ensures just that. Specially formulated to support the health and longevity of our furry friends, this product ensures that your pets enjoy the same level of wellness that you do, keeping them active, happy, and healthy. What sets Moremito apart isn't just their innovative Ultramito products, but their commitment in empowering you. Moremito is dedicated to educating customers with knowledge and interactions with twice weekly Moremito Health and Wellness and Doctor Nutritional Counseling calls that aid in supporting their customers, referring customers and paid representatives, ensuring that you make informed decisions about your health and wellness journey. Remember, as you embark on this journey towards better health, you're not alone. The person who shared this message with you is more than just a contact. They're your ambassador in the Moremito world of amplifying mitochondrial health. They're here to assist you in understanding the benefits of XDS technology and how the Ultramito products can transform your life. So don't wait to take control of your health and the well-being of your pets. Reach out to your Moremito ambassador today. They're ready to assist you in signing up and starting your journey with Ultramito Restore, Ultramito Rejuvenate, and Ultramito Pet Life. Your path to a healthier, more vibrant life is just a conversation away. So get back to the person who shared this video with you today. Do it right now and start your journey to a better quality of life in your health and wellness.
Ready for Evolution, greetings and welcome to the Moremito experience. Do us a favor, let's unmute your mics briefly and let us know who you are, where you're chiming in from, please.
Tyson Whittington, Arizona.
Hey, Tyson, Arizona. Who else we got out there?
Patty from Oklahoma.
Hey, Patty from Oklahoma. Boy, the Midwest and the West Coast is coming in. Oh, incidentally, Sister Tyson, I did get your message. I'll follow up with you on that to get in touch with the
New
brother
York City.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Was that John out of New York City, John Chaney?
You got that right, sir. Happy New
Welcome,
Year.
brother. Welcome. Anyone else before we get started? All right. Well, again, in case we have not had the opportunity to meet, I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad, and we're introducing Moremito to some and presenting to others. What I'm encouraging you to do to take these next few minutes to get anybody on the platform. It's not long, but it's a strong presentation, and we will give answers to any questions that you might have. What I would like to do in the meantime is encourage you to take a look at the chat. In the chat, there are two particular links there. Number one is the link to our health and wellness group on WhatsApp. The Team Believe Health and Wellness group on WhatsApp. That link is there. I'm encouraging you to join that community for news, information, and updates as it relates to Moremito and this mitochondria movement. The second link there is really important only to those who I introduced. Those of you who've been introduced to this opportunity by others, you will receive a referral link from them. I encourage you to get that referral link. If in the event I'm the one that referred you, I have my link in the chat. I'm not encouraging everybody to put their link in the chat because this is This is a movement of fluidity. This is something where we don't want to get people stuck on facts. Get back to the person that invited you to the opportunity. At the same time, I put mine there because I'm the presenter. All right. If y'all understood what I just said, just unmute your mics and got it. No, and say got it. No harm, no foul here.
Got it.
Got it.
Excellent.
Got it.
Excellent. Excellent. Now allow me to give a little disclaimer. For the FDA disclaimer, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The product discussed is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information in this document is intended for general information purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment of disease. Individuals are encouraged to review this information with their doctor and seek their advice. The information in this document, including testimonials, is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Now, as a testimonial disclaimer, no one was compensated for giving a testimonial. All testimonials are the opinions of those individuals and may not be the results that everyone gets. In terms of usage disclaimer, this product is not intended for use with pets. Please refer to the pet products on the foxlegacy.com website for pets. Individuals that are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition should consult your physician before using this or any other nutritional product. Just so you know, folks, there is now a supplement that we have for pets known as Pet Life 2.0. You're going to see that in a moment. And what this was referring to in the past were those elements of rejuvenate as well as restore because of the concentration of citrus ingredients that could be harmful to pets. So a formulation was designed for pets in mind, and you're going to learn about that in a moment. Please take a screenshot of this. This screenshot gives you the days and times of our corporate calls. Learn how to better your health. Don't miss it. Invite others. And what it's designed to do, folks, is simply you'll hear from both the co-founders, Mr. Roger Hill, as well as Mr. Bevan Elliott, Dr. Bevan Elliott, and you'll learn more about the process. Now, more mito is your mitochondria, your energy, your life. And the reason why we know this to be true is because of the research of the founders and the technology that they have developed. Roger Hill, their top left. Roger Hill has been an industry icon for the past 20 plus years. Roger's unique analytical and mathematical skills were first developed as he began his professional career as a space program analyst. From there, Roger went on to work for the military at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. What followed was a career with various government agencies, applying his analytical skills to various special projects. He was able to link and lock arms with Dr. Bevan Elliott, our co-founder and researcher of the XDS technology, which you're going to learn a little about. Mitochondria are the components in your cells that produce energy and are involved in virtually every significant cellular function in the body, folks. Dr. Elliott's research indicates that what affects health the most is the health of the mitochondria. You literally can't be your healthiest unless your mitochondria are at their best. If the health of the mitochondria can be improved and you have more mitochondria that are bigger and more energetic, your overall health can be improved, Dr. Elliott states. Now, I will state this fact. Mitochondria is in tremendous abundance in the body up until about 30, 35 years old. Then between 40 and 60, you'll find that the amount of mitochondria in the body that energizes the cells significantly is reduced significantly by 50%. As age moves through this dynamic known as life, from the age between the ages of 40 and 60, you can find your depletion of mitochondria up to 50%. And if you're in that age range of 60 and above, you're looking at possibly only having 10% of the original mitochondria that you've had. So now when we talk about restoration, we talk about rejuvenating, when we talk about giving valuable cell life, pet or persons it's important that we hone in on, in my estimation, on the mitochondria, its power, and how it can be improved. There are many different uh, supplements out here that speak to mitochondria. There are many supplements out here that speak as a complement to mitochondria. But I want to show you some of the things that mitochondria attacks. All right. The inflammation of the body is big. It's big, folks. I hate to tell you this. Well, I don't like to tell you. I'm just going to tell you. You know, when I get up some mornings and I hear that snap, crackle, and pop, that's not cereal and milk. Those are my bones saying, hey, man, you really want to do this? You know, and that snap, crackle, and pop is there. I can tell you through the products we have, and I'm going to show you those products, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit on how I've used them. They've benefited me tremendously, and I've only had the product a little more than 2 weeks. This is my, actually, no, it's my second full week of having the product. And the consistent taking of them, I can feel immediate results. Okay, but think about these things that we just necessarily do not have a handle on. Okay, things that we're discovering in routine checkups, and how many of us spiral down in despair knowing that these things are happening in our body, but not having an idea or an approach as to how to regain control over your body. See, whatever you own and whatever you can control speaks volumes into how more beneficial your activity is, how more restored your activity can be. So we should seek ownership and control. I want to talk to you a little bit about mitochondria just to give you an idea, and then I want to talk to you about the technology. Mitochondria are components in your cells that produce energy. They are commonly called the powerhouses of the cell. However, they do so much more. They play a critical role in everything your cells do and are a major factor in every health condition. They are the building blocks of your body. We're talking about brain health. We're talking about body metabolistic health. We're talking about your soul and your spirit health, restoration of organs. Mitochondria is that ingredient, that powerhouse that speaks to the cells. Again, it's the critical role in everything the cells do and are a major factor in every health condition. Now, how it's made available through Moremito is through the technology developed by Dr. Bevan Elliott. XDS is an acronym for Exponential Delivery System. This proprietary nutrient delivery system was developed by Dr. Elliott to target every cell in the body to deliver nutrition deep into the cells and into mitochondria. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of the products. I'm going to tell you about them. Restore is a third generation product in the Ultra Mito line of mitochondria. Restore is an aptogenic formulation designed to promote restoration of health. You literally can't be your healthiest unless your mitochondria are at their best. Renew and repair the body at the cellular level, and the body will repair and restore itself. We just got to reinvigorate those tools that allow the body to continue to do what it does. I heard a presentation this morning from Dr. Myron Golden, and Dr. Myron Golden talked about how he moved from eating food because it tastes good to eating food because it's good for him and tastes good. Now, it wasn't a health presentation, but health and wealth are very much aligned. I'm known as a wealth minister, right? My role, goal, and responsibility are to find those avenues that work for me on a financial spectrum that can possibly work for you. I seek multiple sources of income, right? Where I have a better footing on family, business, wealth, and health, right? Health is a component of that. What good is it to have the $1 million a month I seek if I don't have optimal health to enjoy it and be here with my family and to allow them to enjoy it? Make sense? So the understanding that I have of health has really been developed as I'm now facing more years behind me than I have ahead of me. So I seek to do that which is best. I'm talking about ownership. I'm talking about control and ownership. Folks, when you take charge of this temple, that's a finite temple, it's only here for a minute. You need to make every second count in every day you're availed to the earth. It's very important. It's not just a matter of how you want to be remembered, but what kind of life do you want to provide for you, your spouse, your children's children, your extended family? What do you want for a world? So I learned to embrace health as a major component catalyst to restore, to rejuvenate, and to rebuild a body and a mind that's in constant progression. And it should only be made to concentrate on the positive things of life. Restore helps me in that in its adaptogenic formulation. Okay, you take a simple drop of it a day. There's enough in the Restore bottle to cover 30 days. It's an amazing tool. And then we have Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate is a topical cream. Rejuvenate, you can put on your skin, you can put in your hair. It assists with the removal of burns, scrapes, scratches, cuts, bumps, moles, blemish. And it provides, in some folks, faster recovery, better balance, better clarity, better sleep, pain management, anti-aging, back pain, and joints. Now, of course, these aren't absolutes, meaning this is not the end all to be all. There's a body constitution that we must submit to, known as a diet. How do we preserve ourselves? My teacher, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, they state food keeps you here and the same takes you away. In fact, the honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we dig our graves with our teeth. It's a phenomenal statement, isn't it? But it's so true. You think about the things that we should not be eating. You think about the things that we eat just because it tastes good. We think about the things that we eat because we get a craving and we cheat and say, I'll get back to my fitness tomorrow. See, tomorrow's not guaranteed, but what you have right now should be preserved for the greater good or the greater effort, right? This topical cream, let me go grab the product real quick. I want you to see it. I got started and didn't have it in front of me. So this is the Rejuvenate that I just began speaking of. And this is the Rejuvenate. Now I have a small bottle of it because I chose a mini pack of 12. You get 12 in a box. And I chose that because this gel is concentrated, but it doesn't take a lot of it. And as a result, I didn't want everybody digging into my one jar and then I had nothing to work with. So the families, they're utilizing their particular jar to see what they can do. Right now, in this mini jar, I use it on boils and potential keloids that I had growing in my scalp. Don't know why they're there. I've been to dermatologists and things of that nature, but they come, they reoccur. I'm washing it constantly with different medicated shampoos and conditioners, and I do all that, but they continue to come. They irritate. They reach a point like a cold sore does, and they burst, they drain, and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I won't even go out um, to an event or in the community if I know that these boils have come and they became so inflamed. Well, I took this, me now, Eric Tariq Muhammad. I took a portion of this and I just rubbed it on the irritated sections. I've done it daily since I've had it. Again, this is my second full week of the product, but I have it every day. I use it every day. So I'm saying that to say that the boils and the scars associated with them are almost unnoticeable. They used to sit up maybe a 16th or so off the top of my scalp, depending on how inflamed it was. Now I know they're there, but no one else really does. Okay. This is only inside of 2 weeks. And so then I found some truth or benefit thus far from the cream. I also am diabetic, right? So in being diabetic, your diet is really important. But there's this thing called neuropathy. Has anyone ever heard of it? You can unmute, let me know. Neuropathy. Have any of you ever heard of neuropathy?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Some experience it in different uh, integers. It could be their fingers, it could be their hand, it could be in their feet. Mine are in the feet. My neuropathy is a tingling sensation that continues, and it can be aggravating and it can be painful, right? It has those tendencies. So I've committed myself to a diet. Now I say committed because publicly, if I state it to you, then I'll stick with it, right? But I've committed myself to a certain diet, but I've also, since getting the cream, I've used the cream on each foot, folks, and up into the calves and on my knees because they're snap, crackling, and popping. I don't I don't care what nobody say. I want y'all to understand this. Though I'm only in my mid-60s, right? Each kneecap is in its mid-60s. That means that's 120 some odd years of going up and down steps and bending and prostrating for prayer and running and kicking in the dojo and all that good stuff, right? So the knees, the elbows, they all have that. Anything that you have two of, you know, has a different relationship to the body. Well, I took the pain that I was experiencing in the knees, recent pains, and I've applied the cream, the topical cream. I can tell you, me, Brother Eric, the relief that it brought immediately was the sensation I felt. It felt like it was massaging it. It had a cooling sensation to both my feet and calves and my knees. It's just amazing. But I can tell you this: doing it every day, um, and taking the restore, I contributed to that. Um, I don't have the pain in the feet. There's a little tingling here and there, but very, very little as a result. And it's just in my second week. So guess what's going to be around for a while? I ordered this on auto ship. So next month it's going to come again, just so I have enough. And the family, well, they're going to have to fend for their own. All right. And then I want to introduce to you the brain and body. It's designed to take our mental and physical performance to other levels. Now, I have found my activity to increase. And for many of you that know me, you think that's impossible because all you do is see me doing what I do, right? But believe me, I sleep when you sleep. So if you're wondering, well, when does he get any sleep? I get it when you go to sleep, right? When you're blessed to commit yourself to your passion and the things you love to do, it's not a job. I don't get tired of doing it. Or I get fatigued, but I don't get tired of doing it. You understand? And power in that is that the reward is hyped to a whole nother level. Okay, I found myself doing more of some of these things, completing some things that I would put on the back burner, knowing I needed to get to that day. But I find that my focus is just slightly a little better. And it might just be me, my mental, my emotions, just feeling good about the space that I'm in right now and wanting more people to benefit from it. Yeah, it could be that. It also can be that I'm clearing the loss from my membranes. I'm clearing my focus, and I'm more intentional and more purposeful and more energetic behind the intention and the purpose to deliver what I'm offering today. So this is a 30-day supply of the brain and bodies known as Renew. It's a 30-day supply, 2 tablets a day. Okay, so I've done all these things routinely as instructed every day thus far. I have found some results, and all of them have been positive. Okay, because the things that have been plaguing me most, I'm seeing better. Oh, seeing better. Uh, the irritation in my eyes from being plagued with illness, it's relieved. I don't have it. And I'm able to notice when I violate something, if there's something that has too much of an ingredient, it could be salt, it could be sugar, I don't know. But I'll immediately get the alert in my eyes. I'll feel the sensation. Folks, there was a time I did not know I was diabetic. And I was doing our personal development platforms. And this one particular week, everything went and left me, no vision for an entire week. I could still continue to do the platforms because I had already memorized the different presentations I was doing. And every day for a full week, I just continued to go through them. Sometimes I would get some assistance with someone advancing the slides. Sometimes I would just talk right through it. But I would do the presentation. I kept the commitment, right? And then the eyesight came back. It came back not because I was doing anything different. I was in praying harder. I got tired of bumping into things that are normally in the house. I just my depth was off. But I'm here to tell you that when it came back, I thanked God and knew that I needed to find a better way to maintain myself, to be here for myself, my family, my future. Hopefully that makes sense. As I journey through this thing called life, I'm willing into existence more of those things that are assisting me to be here to help my family and others. Make sense? Now, for those of you who are pet lovers, I love pets, but I can't really have them like that. But I want you to see the value in Pet Life 2.0, which is the other product that was developed that uh, is for pets. Now, it's not just for dogs and cats, birds, animals, livestock. Every living thing possesses mitochondria. And the Pet Life 2.0 is all natural and has no side effects. I'm going to show you a small clip from an independent consultant in the Moremito dynamic, and she shared something that I thought was concise enough for you to take advantage of. Take a listen.
If you're looking for more ways to enhance your pet's natural energy, you can try Ultra Mito Pet Life. This is an all-natural supplement created to help pets increase vitality quickly and mobility by going directly to enhance the mitochondria of their cells. This can also help them overcome different allergies they accumulate over time, recover from surgeries, and also treat different chronic and acute health challenges. Check with your veterinarian if you're concerned about how this can affect your pet. Know that Moremito Pet Life is designed to operate at the cellular level. Ultramito Pet is a breakthrough in pet care for all pets and animals. Learn more at moremito.com and find the link in the description to sign up.
Now, just to offer a couple of bullet points on the Pet Life 2.0, the benefit of Pet Life can be especially important to pet owners who want their pet to have healthier litters, have healthier skin and coats, be more energetic and mobile, recover more quickly from injury and sickness, live as long and as healthy a life as possible with less emotional stress and discomfort. So these products are here. I've introduced to you 4 of them. I have 3 of them in my possession for the human family. I have the Restore, I have the Brain and Body, the Renew, and I have the Rejuvenate the cream, and I'm finding great impact on them. And I would love to hear at some point your testimonies as we grow in this opportunity because it is one to grow. Now, there are ways by which you can get these items. You can get them uh, individually, and they're more costly individually. However, you can get them as a bundle. Then it comes discounted along with a free product inside the bundle, particularly which, depending on which bundle you get. In addition, if you put it on auto ship is when your products come out to you, it's taken from your debit or credit card, and every month you can expect a shipment. Well, you don't have to do that, but if you do, whether it be individual um, uh, products or the bundles, you receive a $10 discount lifelong in the auto ship process. All right. So here's just a couple of ways to look. Here's the individual restore, rejuvenate brain and body pet life products. You have the restore, the Ultimodo Restore, which I've shared with you. That's $110 by itself, 30-day worth of drops. Okay. If you auto ship, it becomes only $100. If you bundle it, it becomes less than that. There's also a uh, Rejuvenate comes as a cream, $60. You have the mini jars, also $60, where it's broken up into 12 and 12 to a box. You have the Pet Life, which is $60, and you have the Ultramito Brain and Body, $60. Of course, if you do the auto ship, you can reduce all those price points by $10. Okay? And you can determine how many you want in quantity. The gentleman you see at the bottom of that screen, that's Dr. Dan Soloway. He's an in-house consultant dedicated to the Moremito and XDS technology. You can schedule an appointment with him. You can auto ship where you can do a monthly consulting with him, or you can do it once, and you'll find that that's available to you as well. And then when you talk about brain and body bundles, well, you have the ability to get the restore, the brain and body, and the rejuvenate. Plus, you'll get, and what happens is you get those three products, and you'll only be charged for two of the three. The rejuvenate will be free. You also have ability to do it as a brain and body mini jar pack, which that's the one that I chose. I got the Restore 3.0, the brain and body, and I got the 12 mini pack. Okay. And then you have other iterations of it where you can go through this and factor in which ones you want, whether you want it individually or group wise. There's also super bundles, and those super bundles are available to you. You get two of a product, and you'll get uh, another product at half price, and they're different bundles by which you can make available to yourselves. I want to remind you again of the call that happens twice a week, Monday and Fridays, and your time zone is where you would chime in on. The phone number is on the screen. There are no access codes needed, and you'll hear from Dr. Elliott, you'll hear from Mr. Hill, and you'll hear testimonies of people who are benefiting from what has been shared. With that being said, I would like to make the floor open for any questions or comments you may have. Again, a reminder, if you go to the chat, in the chat, you will see um, two things. One is the link to secure your place inside the Team Believe Health and Wellness group on WhatsApp. I encourage all of you to do it. And then you'll find uh, the other link, which is my referral link to the Moremito opportunity in the event, is something that I introduced to you. Otherwise, you need to get back with the one who introduced the opportunity to you and get busy. All right. So with that being said, folks, the floor is open. Are there any questions or comments that you might have?
Okay. I have a question.
Sure.
Great day, sir.
Good day to you, ma'am.
So, for the purchasing, is there a affiliate program for this, or is this something?
A-
Is it e-commerce product? How are we handling this? Is it wholesale?
Absolutely. Uh, you have an affiliate program attached to it, and you can get your products. I see my sponsor is here, Brother Melvin. Brother Melvin, would you like to share and answer that question? Did you hear Ms. Tyson?
If I heard
Yes,
correctly,
sir.
she was asking if there was an affiliate program attached to it.
Yes, and also is this wholesale on the product as like a single purchase outside of the affiliate, or how are we handling that?
Uh, it's uh, it's 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 not a wholesale, but it's kind of like one because you can get $200 worth of product for just 50. But yes, there is an affiliate program attached to it, and the beautiful thing about it is it's free. You join and get a free website, and you don't have to get on auto ship. And the beautiful thing about that, if they have like what they call a temporary one up, meaning the very first person that purchases a product from your link before you may not earn from that person yet, but their second person on and the second person that you bring on with your link, you earn from that because one purchase qualifies you to earn product credit and or commission. And then once you make your first purchase, now your very first person you earn from, and that's why we call it a temporary one up. Hopefully that answered your question.
Okay, and so that's the same commission on each sale?
No, it goes from 25% all the way up to 67.5%.
67.5% is at what level?
Well, from the beginning to the end, the company keeps 50%. So someone purchases say 100, whatever amount they purchase, the company cuts it in half and pays 50% to the field. No breakage.
What are the counts on that order?
What are the caps? There's no caps.
No caps, and it's based on volume.
Awesome. Sounds like an awesome opportunity. Sounds great. Sounds great. Okay, I look forward to this.
Thank you, Sister Tyson. And Brother Melvin, you have anything you want to at that point? I am going to show or play an audio from Dr. Hill that explains the more minor compensation plan. It's brief, but it'll give you an idea. Once you register, you'll be able to see it all. Now the registration is free, folks. Is free. So Brother Melvin, you have anything you'd like to add before I go to Mr. Hill?
Yeah, just have fun with it and realize everybody needs what we have, which is great. And I was just talking to someone not long ago that no matter what anyone uses as far as supplements or medication, because of what we have, the technology, it enhances what they have. People go back to their doctors for appointments and stuff, and the doctors are saying, I have to lower your medication, but I've never had to lower it this fast for anyone because of what happens with your body's mitochondria being increased, regenerated, what's trying to come out and increase because of what we're feeding it, as far as the XDS technology being infused into the all natural ingredients. And the other thing that amazes me too is the compensation plan, because every single day I look in the office, whether it's 1 day, 2 days, a week later, it's like every single day people are ordering, 24 hours a day. Why? Because it's not about anyone's condition. It's about increasing the body's mitochondria because we need energy for all parts of our body to function. And when your energy is increased, you have it because if our energy decreases too much the wrong way, our heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit would stagnate, rot, and die. But we got something that will help people that are having trouble seeing, speaking, and hearing. Seeing, speaking, and hearing. I'm having so much fun with this. Back to you, Brother Eric.
Thank you. And then here's the other point. Most of us in life has always been made to manage poor health or manage the decline in health. And so we get all these medicines and remedies, possibly, to do just that, manage sickness. That's what I wanted to say. What would you rather do? Manage sickness or take control and manage good health and good living? See, and that's what the supplemental movement provides in the world. And I believe that's what we have with Moremito, just off of what I've experienced in the near 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks Friday. Okay. So, with that being said, go ahead, Sister Tyson.
So, as far as marketing goes, what are the restrictions?
You don't have any restrictions other than making claims to be a cure or a heal. You know, that that's it. And
This is Thank you. I appreciate this.
this man, but you'll see it in the back office as you register. Go ahead, Brother John. Where'd you go, New York, John?
Blessings, peace and blessings. Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, you caught my attention because you were talking about the neuropathy thing. I had that, and I have to thank Brother Izar for coming and bringing it to me. It worked for me instantly. Instantly, I felt, he told me put it under your tongue, and that's something you have to tell your people when they use it, because if you don't use it right, you're not going to get the results that you need to get. You have to
Hmm.
put it in your
Now,
mouth.
what did you put under your tongue?
I put the restore under
Got
my
you.
tongue.
Got you.
I put the restore under my tongue, and I didn't
Mhm.
swallow it. You have to hold it in for a couple of minutes. The longer, the better.
Okay.
That allows it to go into your mitochondria and circulate through your body. Um,
Hey.
I'm blessed. I feel blessed, highly favored that I was introduced to this opportunity to help other people. I'm a 26-year survivor of HIV, and I'm not ashamed of it. I do, I do things to help people not to go through what I went through. And
Hmm.
what you were talking about the neuropathy, you're a new brother. I've been around for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, that I've been blessed to help hundreds of people.
Come
This
on.
is this is something that everyone needs. The neuropathy, rub your feet down, but first wash your feet. Wash your feet, wash your hands good. Myself, I use green alcohol and baking powder, right?
Hmm.
Baking soda to wash my feet and my hands. The neuropathy is gone. Arthur still hangs around, but he's not as bad as he used to be.
Hmm.
And you young people may not know, but that I'm talking about arthritis. You
Hmm.
know, you're putting on a very good presentation. Thank you for sharing. I have to go. Assalamu alaikum. You all
Well,
be
like,
blessed. And one of the most important things that I've learned, this has helped me mentally, physically, and spiritually, because this was a gift from God for us to share it. It's a sin not to share this information. And don't feel discouraged, because I found from experience that friends and family will not support you even though they need it. You all be blessed. Happy New Year's. The best is yet to come. Looking forward to seeing you all. Ciao.
yeah, thank you, dear brother. Keith Collins Muhammad. Good evening to you,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Greetings, everybody. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same.
My question is, sometimes, well, I know basically how and what the mitochondria does now, on a cellular level, and it brings energy back to the body. But, you know, many of us, some people, I wouldn't say many of us, but some people, they suffer from, allergic reactions to foods and stuff like that. How does anyone know, or is that a doctor question, if there's been any testimonials of mitochondria recorrecting that?
Or allergies. Okay,
Well,
Brother Melvin.
Adam, what they're allergic to. If you eat something, it sends you into a situation where you got to go to the doctor because you ate something that gave you that allergic reaction.
Brother Melvin, are you available to offer an answer?
I missed that part a little bit. They repeat
He's,
that
a,
one?
he's asking, do we have any testimonies of people who suffer from allergic reactions and where um, uh, the Moremito assisted them.
Yes, as a matter of fact, my godchild is allergic to probably 75 to maybe 100 different things. And when she listened to some of the testimonies, and I told her about Moremito, and she mixed the Restore liquid with the Rejuvenate and rubbing it, and she did not have to use her allergy medication after a short period of time. But there are several testimonials inside the back office. And so what I highly recommend to people is, because the company does their conference calls on Monday at 9 and Saturday at 12, they've got recordings from February 18, 2023, all the way to the present, because they record them. So we can watch one recording every day, but you can go through them, and because they have titles in there, and you can find out which one is about allergies. But if someone connects with me, whether it's through Erica or whatever, I'll get that, because I have a lot of them myself. I'll get that particular testimonial so they can hear exactly how that person used it. And then lastly, when someone goes into their back office and they click on resources, you're going to see also a tab that says testimonials. Those are actually individual ones. What I did, I copied all of them, put them in my draft for my email, so I could just go straight there instead of always having to go and log in. But there's a lot of good ones there. But yes, it works really well, because here's the thing you really want to pay attention to is this. It doesn't matter the condition, because it's the mitochondria that we're concentrating on, which we need the energy. So lastly, remember, we may see, we may sense, we may smell, we may feel something. The first thing you want to think about is that my body detoxifying? Because our body needs to detoxify first, depending on what our mental, physical, or emotional challenge is, and how long we had what we have. But yes, there's several testimonies on that you really be excited about. Back to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question, Brother Keith.
You're welcome.
All right, folks, I'm going to move forward. On the screen, you see the front page of the Moremito compensation plan. It's in the PDF form. You can download it from your back office. When you registered with the person who introduced this to you, it automatically shows up in your back office. It's free to do. There's nothing like the education that it provides. So I'm just going to play this audio, and then we'll move towards close.
Hello, this is Roger Hill, Moremito. We've got game-changing technology at Moremito, and we want to use it to help a lot of people. And to do that, we need to grow a really big company. To us, big is nothing but a whole lot of little. So we crafted a compensation plan to help new people and small builders grow faster and earn more quickly. As a result, big builders can develop even larger teams and earn more secure incomes long term. We also believe that the only business that pays is a business that stays. So we designed the compensation plan to reward and encourage customers to stay and to refer other customers. The structure of the compensation plan is really simple. It consists of 5 compressed unit levels that everybody gets and a series of infinity bonuses on top that you can qualify for. Infinity bonuses, by the way, let you earn deeper than 5 levels. However, our compensation plan begins with some historically great XDS technology products created by Dr. Bevan Elliott. They're so profoundly effective that the improvements people report are sometimes indistinguishable from miracles. If you've been on any of our calls, you probably know that by now. That said, here's what the numbers say. Since we've introduced our flagship product, Restore, currently, over 40% of those ordering are requesting and paying for overnight shipment. Let that sink in for a minute. 300% increase in order size. over 40% of the people currently ordering and requesting overnight shipments. Well, the 300% means that compared to before, people are earning 3 times as much money. The second part is that obviously this stuff works. Now, let me talk about some key features. The first thing is the biggest barrier for people getting involved with you is how much it costs. We wanted to make it affordable for everyone, so our upfront requirement is nothing. It costs you no money to get involved with us or stay involved with us. Our motto basically is you keep your money. We just want to help you make more. Okay, so everything is free. Free to join, free. Okay, everybody can afford free, can't be free. Also, we make it really easy for you to qualify for commissions. All you have to do is maintain one active customer that will qualify you, and that customer can be yourself. Zero breakage. We just pay out the commissions to the first upline person qualified to get it. That's it. Don't take any of it back. There's no breakages. There's no blockages. Earn on those who catch or pass you in rank. That's a big deal. Most companies, if someone catches you in rank, then you don't earn any more money on them. Moremito Cash. Customers can reduce the cost of their product purchases when they refer other people. We have something called vested commissions. You'll see that later on. When you get into higher levels and you're earning thousands, your big concern is, because you know how to make money, is how you keep it. So we have a way of vesting your commissions so that your income can be protected. Pick your own payday. So I don't believe in paydays. I believe that you earn the money, you should be able to pay yourself anytime you want. So we designed the system that way. Our commissions and Moremito Cash are calculated in real time. We make them available to you immediately for product purchases, and for commissions that you want to take out of the system, we pay that you can get those 5 days in arrears. So if you had a commission come in today, 5 days from now, if you're a paid representative, you can take that money out. You control when it gets paid out is the key here. We also have real-time rank advancement. Let's say you qualify for a commission in the middle of the month. Most companies, you got to wait to the end of the month to actually realize that promotion. With me, it's instant. Bam, done. Okay? Don't have to wait. Nobody paying you to wait. Now, placement. You can also place people that you enroll anywhere in your downline you want, pretty much, and still receive personal credit for that enrollment. Okay? Good deal.
Okay. Now, there's one other piece that I want to show you, take it to in the plan, and that piece relates to the second page of this to show you the ways to affiliate. Now, this is important for those who are earners and want to earn the money right away, where you can move it to your accounts, or if you want to build up credits and allow those credits earn for you your product purchase. So I'm a paid representative. Okay, I started out as a referring customer, then I immediately moved to the paid representative after I purchased my product. But that was my choice. Okay, but I have not hurt earning wise. I mean, I did 2 withdrawals to test them. They were in my account in an hour or so, and I have no qualms with the process. I do have an account where I have the Moremito, what do you call it? The Mito Cash, Moremito Cash. And so when people purchase their products, a percentage of that came to that back office as well. So I'm going to play this for you. It's a little less than 2 minutes. And again, we'll introduce to you Mr. Hill.
Ways to affiliate. There are 3 ways to affiliate with Moremito. Everyone has to get started initially as a customer or a referring customer and can subsequently upgrade to be a paid representative. All 3 types show seamlessly in the downline tree and can be seen from the back office of their website. Customer. Customers receive a website for the convenience of making and tracking purchases, or if they choose to refer others. Volume and promotion credits for anyone who's affiliated as a customer roll up to the first upline referring customer or paid representative. Referring customer. Referring customer status we created to help customers reduce the cost of their purchases, and it's also, again, the first step to becoming a paid representative. That's how you want to start if you want to build a network. Referring customers benefit from instant Moremito Cash product purchase credits when they refer others who make purchases. Moremito Cash can also be transferred to others to make purchases. Customers can upgrade to referring customer at any time at no cost. They immediately begin to receive Moremito Cash benefits when anyone they previously referred makes purchases. Referring customers are encouraged to remain referring customers until their Moremito Cash is more than paying for their product purchases. However, they can upgrade at no cost and become paid representatives once they purchase a product or refer someone who purchased a product. Again, all customers, referring customers, and paid representatives show seamlessly in the downline tree, and you can see those from your back office. Paid representative. Paid representatives benefit from accruing commissions as opposed to Moremito Cash. Both Moremito Cash and commissions, however, accrue in real time and can be used immediately to make product purchases.
All right. If you understood what was delivered there in those two messages, just unmute and say got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay, great. So, folks, it's very simple. This is a product that has legs to it. It can run for you. It can run for your mind, body, soul on the health perspective. It can run for you in the economic segment. For me, it's a perfect storm of best of both worlds because I have the power to restore my health and add to my wealth. Makes sense? So that's where I'm at. Any closing comments from you, Brother Melvin? That brother stay busy.
One more time, Eric. I've been going in and out with this phone for some reason.
I was asking, are there any closing comments from you? Anything that you wanted to share?
Yes, I just want to stress to people, there's a lot of people that need what we have. They just don't know where to get it. But all I would stress, like I stress to a lot of my team people, say less to more people faster. And what I mean by that is get them on these Zooms. Just get them on and say, hey, listen, I need your opinion. Listen to this. Hey, listen, who do you know that has any kind of ailment? And then lastly, what's been working a lot is I'll tell them, listen, I need your opinion. I just need you to listen to this mitochondria story. And I read the mitochondria story that we have in our back office. And then I tell them, okay, listen, what do you think? And then they start asking me questions. Wait, listen to these testimonials. I'll let them listen to 4 or 5 of them. And then they'll say, they'll ask questions. Wait, one more last thing. I'll show them 4 to 6 before and after pictures. And 2 things happen. They're thinking, oh my gosh, I've got these kind of ailments. Oh my gosh, my wife, my daughter, my sister, my cousin, whatever. And then the most important thing, which Brother Eric stresses this so many times, different ways, when they start asking me questions, I tell them, okay, hold on a moment. I've got a lot of calls to make. I'm available at 1, 3, and 5. What time's best for you? And what I mean by that is this. We got to be careful to give of giving people too much of our personal time. If you don't have the time to answer some of these questions because you know you have things to do, remember, you're bringing something to them. You got to have personal time too. But worst case scenario, especially people that feel uncomfortable talking to people, just ask people for their opinion. The opinion approach has been helping so many of my people. And lastly, the wealth by default has to follow the health. So we take care of our health, meaning we got to become a product of the product. I use this for so many different things. I go into my cabinet, my medicine cabinet, and see, okay, what do I use? Let me try the Restore mixture with the Rejuvenate on this, on that, on this. I use it for so many things. In my hair, Brother Eric, I'm going an afro. I mixed the Restore, and I'll end it with this, folks. I mixed the Restore with the Rejuvenate, and I've been massaging it into my scalp. My gray hair's going away. Where my hair was balding, my receding hairline, my hair's coming back. My godchild even said, she said, oh my gosh, your hair's growing so fast. And not only that, it's getting rid of the gray hair, but my original black hair is coming back, and it's so soft. I'm talking like baby soft, smooth. So please tell people that having trouble with the hair growth. And I've got to say this last thing about relationships. A lot of relationships are broken up because a lot of men have ED and they don't know how to deal with it. I've got rid of my ED in 15 minutes.
What is ED?
ED is erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
And it was amazing because all I did at the time was, it was April the 2nd when I first tried the product. I put two, I rubbed it on my eyes first because I had two dark specks in my left eye, and 1 to 3 stings I was getting a day in my left eye, same eye. Just starting to see this new eye doctor. I rubbed the Rejuvenate. This was before I started mixing it. Rubbed the Rejuvenate on my eyelid, the cream, skin balm, it says on the container. And about 15, 20 minutes later, I go back into a bunch of light, close my eyes, and I'm looking for these two specks in my eye, and I couldn't find one of them. Blew me away. The other one was about a good 50% lighter. But about 5-10 minutes later, I said, oh, I got to try the Restore also. I took 2 milliliters of the Restore. Mind you, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I took 2 milliliters of the Restore, swished it around in my mouth, let it sit in there for a good 10, 15 minutes. And all of a sudden, I get this calmness that comes over me, and this burst of natural energy, just a natural high. And I was like, wow, I wasn't even thinking about going to sleep. I don't know where this thought came from, because I think I turned the television off. But all of a sudden, this thought came of a woman I was speaking to for some time. And I got to thinking, man, we would have had a great relationship and a heck of a marriage. And out of nowhere, all of a sudden, from my waist down, came to attention. I was like, no way. But ever since that day, every day, I don't have to worry about ED anymore. And so, very, very important. I put it between my rectum and my scrotum or private area, right in that little section. Now, it's going to feel like you're using Vicks Vapor Rub because of the menthol type of feeling that you get when you use it. But men, you got to put it there. And it's also great for women to put it there too. Because the other great thing for women is women get dried as they get older. This lubricates also. When I come out of the shower, I put about the size of a green pea up my rectum.
Melvin, I know you're excited, but you're messing with my virgin ears. I can't take all of this.
Exactly. Back to you, man.
I'm going to need some other counseling and take some more of this mind and this brain and body stuff. So, what it's telling us, folks, there are tremendous benefits to those things that we want restoration to, renewal to, and to rejuvenate from. So I'm going to remind us in the chat, you have the health and wellness group, our Team Believe Health and Wellness group on WhatsApp. Please make use of that link and join. And those who are looking to get involved in Moremito, this movement, then by all means, get back to the person that has invited you to it. If it's myself, my link is in the chat and you can grab it as well. With that being said, I want to thank you for your time and attention. I want to make time now to unmute these mics and encourage y'all to love on each other. And I will see you all in the new year. Hopefully, I'll see you next year. God bless. Forward.
Peace and blessings.
Give thanks, peace and blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Peace and
Brother
blessings.
Eric.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Thank you.
Everybody have a blessed evening.
Thank y'all.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Traveling
Thank you, Brother
mercy to
Eric.
you all.
Happy
And thank
New
you all for
Year.
coming, yes.
Ashe.
Ashe.